it's my privilege to introduce the next speaker, Deniz Cikis. She's from Turkey. She's 19 years old. She's studying economics in Bogazi University. She is very passionate about what she does. She is part of an organization called BUSOS, which organizes volunteering and in orphanages. Let's all welcome Deniz Cikis.
Thank you, first of all. Before reaching a verdict about global business, I actually want to talk a bit about globalization in general. Globalization is widely considered a recent phenomenon, but to fully understand it, we might need to look back a bit further, as far as even 15th century, the rise of mercantilism, ships sailing to the mysterious Orient, discoveries, new trade routes, new resources, opportunities, humanity coming together closer than ever. Magnificent, isn't it? But exciting it seems, globalization hasn't made all of us quite better off, actually. West-centered globalization has created borders that divide the world into parts that are able to enjoy these benefits in remarkably different levels than each other. For those away from the center, globalization has a history of full of quite tragic, even touching stories: slavery, colonization, and many other forms of exploitation. And considering the diversity of delegates, I'm pretty sure you're quite familiar with this exploitation from your countries. And today, though things are seemingly more democratic, we have reasons to believe that the exploitation seems to have only changed shape. A common example: it's no secret that many multinational corporations are getting their products produced in peripheral countries and at ridiculously low costs and under inhumane conditions for their workers. These goods are later sold at prices enormously exceeding its costs. And the dramatic and this is a very unjustified inequality in this division of this added value. And I guess this sums up pretty well the situation. Overall, the relationship between the core and the periphery countries has been established in an unjust manner from the very start and has been this way for way too long. In a way, the center has a very long outstanding great debt to the outer circles or periphery. And naturally, as a result, global businesses were somewhat obliged to legitimize themselves at some point. Today, most multinational corporations try to do this legitimization through charity work and social responsibility projects. You know, just look around. We are all here discussing these issues thanks to the financial support of our sponsors, which I appreciate a lot, obviously. But social responsibility is, I mean, important and necessary. But still, these actions rarely go beyond, you know, being examples of superficial window dressing, since they're almost never actually targeted at even slightly altering this unjust, deformed relationship. If it wants to take a sincere and serious step, global business scene has to reconsider, redefine, and transform itself as not only a bunch of independent profit-making entities, but also a fairer redistribution mechanism or interconnected parts of one fairer redistribution mechanism. And other than an essential responsibility, this is a necessary step for their own basic existential sustainability as well. I believe that, luckily, with the right approach, multinational corporations can become a very effective tool in the fight against poverty. They have a much bigger power to affect the distribution of wealth than smaller commercial entries or nonprofit organizations or even governments do. First of all, each possesses a budget larger than the economies of most little countries, and they function in various parts of the world, which makes their scale of their influence extend beyond borders and naturally exceeds what most political authorities have. And in the world of today, increased international trade and improvements in, you know, communication and logistic opportunities must mean to global businesses not only an opportunity to enlarge its market capacity, but also a chance to pay what I previously called its debt. This way, I know it sounds a bit unlikely at first, but we can get globalism to fight poverty and serve the common benefit. Thank you.